Hello everyone, this is Corin, and today I bring to you another Saipan match in Tier 9. And I was in a div this match. Actually today we have two Musashis, which could have been me farming damage if they were on the enemy team. And then I realized it was a sync drop. And the Musashi asked me to spot their CV, and they shoot at him with spotter planes. So here we go. I said, oh, the Indomitable is an armored CB. You sure you're gonna snipe it? So, starting with my rockets. I remember that the lineup is a few battleships with really strong AA. Like Georgia and John Bart. Definitely don't want to touch those ships early in the game. Musashi suddenly says not armored enough. Laughed my ass off, so I decided to not to spot my flank, but eventually go on the Indomitable. And the Benson had its A on, but I didn't really want to engage since there was a secret right there. I had to spot the Indomitable for my team to team play my guy. And here's the hood. And I know the Indomitable is somewhere to the east side of the map since her rocket planes appeared that there she is. Gonna circle around and drop fighters somewhere. Like, as you can see, the two Musashis already have their spotter on. I better drop fighters, do a yoink on the Indomitable. Right here I got a bit too close when I was dropping fighters. But that's what you actually want to do. The CV is, if the target is running away, you have to drop your fighters closer so when the fighters collapse, they can still be spotting the CV. And for armored deck CVs, actually you try to yoink rockets at the sides of the CV instead of the deck, since the deck is what that makes the CV thick. So right here I spotted the Indomitable. My job is finished. I'm going to switch to my dive bombers and look for what I can do. Right here you can see our Sashio B pushing into A. Currently there's a Benson there, but it's... oh, hello Georgia. I was thinking about, alright, secret, John Bart is already got chunked, maybe by our, I don't know which ship it was. I wanted to go after the John Bart until there was this Belfast in the way, and I was like, alright, I'm definitely not going to get past today. Secret, Belfast, and John Bart, nope, definitely not. So I decided to go for this Belfast on the outside. Use this Terran to block some A, buy some time for me. And then this Belfast just smoked up. Spotted the Benson once again. And I'm just gonna guess where this Belfast is and then start my next squad. Just to let you know, I was thinking about parking in the middle, like somewhere near B. This is why I like this map so much, Shatter, because there are so many islands for CVs to take advantage of, like yoinking on BBs despite there is a really good A. And I want to pause right here. Alright. I forgot to tell you about a trick, well maybe a tip and trick here I use a lot. I wanted to go after this Odin on the on the G7 that Odin, but I don't know where its particular position is. So I wanted to spot it myself by using air spotting instead of asking this Shure to spot for me. So right here I drop fighters. I know Odin concealment is about 12, and dropping fighters closer, so the fighters drop into the air detection, would make sure that I spot it. So I know that Odin didn't move at all. Just gonna pick the easiest route I could take, just by going from its clear broadside. Meanwhile, even it's just like that. Like I didn't really check the map. that there was a Belfast, a kid at Odin. Odin's A is rather weak, but Baltimore, Belfast, no, that's just a no. So I try to do a pre-drop right here and go for this Odin. This Odin is pushing, and you can look at me circling, well, like wiggling my planes around to find a perfect angle on this Odin. Look at that AA. Oh, goodbye, Oscar. The reason why Saipan gets... she has midway bombs, of course. Plus, this Odin's deck isn't saturated yet, so I got an 11k drop, which is really impressive. Getting more than 10k drops is what you want in Saipan, because, like, it's just HE bombs. You get good drops, then you benefit from it, instead of... well, unlike AP bombs are what requires more skill and stuff. Hello, Indomitable. You can see me starting another bomb run on Odin. I'm starting to run low on reserves, which is something that I don't want in the first 5 minutes of the match. But anyways, I'm just gonna drop on this Odin. Just pray if I don't lose. Oof. 4 pens, 7k. This is when the Odin is saturated. And got 2 fires, but the Odin repaired it. He is also using his repair party to get some HP back. And as you can see, I didn't even lose... I mean, I only lost 1 bomber last squad because Saipan playing HP is just so good. Not as much as Indomitable, but just more than... well, it's just enough to ensure squad safety. KS that Odin because it beached. And I want to stop here again. Alright, maybe... alright, there. Oh. Alright, like this. So, I'm looking at the map right now. Their east flank is pushing, well, about to be pushing. Our 2 Musashis still trying to snipe their carrier. And I am actually one of the closest ships to that flank. I want to get behind an island as soon as possible. And what I want to do with this Torp squad right now, since they're already out here, I thought about going for that Jean Bart instead of torping the Baltimore and Belfast, since they are cruisers and they have very good maneuverability compared to this Jean Bart. And by the way, this Jean Bart is also reversing, so I just clocked my first engine boost. Used my fighters here to protect my Asashio from getting raped by these rockets. And right here, I want to do a drop on this Jean Bart. It was a lousy one. Like you can see, that Black Guard is more accurate now. This drop is just not a good drop at all. I didn't really make it into full aim. And it is also a reason why I would like my Saipan to have that torpedo activation skill. Right now, I am out of bombers, except the B6. The Sasho got a really nice rack of torps on that Jean Bart. Just deleted it. And right now I'm going for this Belfast. As you can see, I am also wiggling around left and right. Find the best angle to shoot on this, to drop on this Belfast. Actually, it wasn't the best angle, but well, that was a 12k drop. Also disabled her engine, which was really, really nice. I would say I was just lucky, actually. So the Belfast was radared in smoke, and I wanted to rocket it because my planes, it couldn't actually damage my planes yet. However, this Belfast hugged that island so tight it couldn't really drop on it. So I would just say, alright, maybe I would do another attack run. Kind of got the wrong, I should have dropped it sooner, and so I could get a better run on that Belfast. And suddenly I realized that, oh no. 1 is that I am getting focused. 2 is that I am spotted by that Kitakaze. Maybe I should have been dealing with that Kitakaze, but I thought that I was behind an island. Our Musashis were still doing fine, so far as I can tell. I wanted to get rid of this Belfast as soon as possible. Not in a specific reason, but I just want it dead. So I'm trying to dodge flak, wiggle it off, drop fighters to distract their fighters, but it's kind of useless at this point. And making my planes take continuous damage for nothing is kind of just is not healthy for Saipan. So you don't want to do this like what I do, but I thought since the Belfast had really low HP, maybe I should just go for it, take it down. Got a torp hit on that Belfast, and right now I just want to get out of here. That kiddo was spotted, which was nice, and oh, their Baltimore got shot. Baltimore appeared pushing into B, and alright, I'm gonna stop right here. This is something I want you to look at. About my positioning, I could have stayed here, but I was afraid of the Georgia pushing in. It could just blap me, so I wanted to get out of here. Maybe come back in later. And that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing was this Belfast. It was turning like this. It was turning away from me like a crescent moon. And I started my attack run here because since it was turning away from me, and it is an RN cruiser, a Royal Navy cruiser, it's likely gonna just turn away from me. So if I approach counterclockwise, I am likely going to miss my drop entirely. So the idea here, since the Belfast wanted to get back, it was turning counterclockwise, and I thought maybe I should just engage this way. Check it out. To do it, and then suddenly make a sharp right turn so that the Belfast runs into my bombs. Yeah, that's how I do it. Just expecting the movement of the enemy ships and then reacting to it. This is how you play a CV when you drop more, if you want to drop more accurately. And look at that hood. Got flapped by Musashi once and twice. It just got deleted. I have no idea. Well, they say that surface ships are. Well, they say that CVs are broken. Surface ships aren't. Well, apparently they. No comments. No comments at all. Very balanced. Right, so right here you can see that this Baltimore is capping B. Nobody has vision on it. Actually, no one has shots on it. Alright, take a look at the map. Right here, Kansas. Well, nobody can actually shoot that Baltimore. I have to reset it. I don't because we're winning, but it's the only thing that's capping right now and is actually a threat, so I'll just be going after that Baltimore. I'm going to start my attack run here. So right here what I'm doing is a cross drop. Alright, I made a mistake here. So I did the torp run. It was turning into my torps, which is what I wanted. I don't want it to just go directly sideways, so it would be more difficult for me to land my second drop. The mistake I made here was I procced my I procced my heal too early because my immunity hasn't ended until now. Yeah. So, and then my heal is already over. Got a lucky flood. Well, it is supposed to be flooding anyways. 2 hits on this Baltimore. I know that this Balt is very slow, so I just did a focused attack on it. It was predictable. And, yep, stuck another flood on it. A 17k hit. Wanted to finish it off with my bombers, but I am out of bombers, which is something really, really awkward. At 12-minute mark, I am already out of planes, and this Baltimore is dead. So I recalled my planes after dead. Alright, so here, nothing is actually pushing to me. There's a Lepanto maybe dying soon. Colorado also pushing out, and right now there are 3 ships I get to attack with limited planes. I'm gonna pause right here again, and I'm gonna ask you a question, and you can think about it a bit. So which ship should I be attacking right now? Should I attack the Siegfried or should I attack the Georgia? Alright, give you some time to think about it. Like maybe I'll count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's it. Alright, so right now I'm gonna attack this Georgia. Because first, if I go attack the Siegfried, then this Georgia is likely going to have its AA shooting at my planes before I even land my rockets on the Siegfried. I only have 1 more plane, well actually 2 more planes to spare, but it would be much easier to attack this Georgia since I have Terran and yep, there you go. Start my attack run and yoink. And got 4 hits of fire. The Georgia instant repaired it, which is a sign that ho ho, you repaired my fire. How dare you? And I'm going to do another torp run on this Georgia. Siegfried, however, just died to crossfire from a Musashi, Chappa, Lasky, and the Cans. Well, 2 Musashis, pardon. And I'm gonna attack this Georgia. Oh, goodbye, Musashi. I'm sorry. Had your broadside to it. So joint on this reversing Georgia. It has 20k HP, and I have the torpedo skill to negate 15%, I think. With it, I stuck a flood on it, which is pretty much a death sentence of the Georgia dead. And as you can see, the Benson is somewhere near there. My last torpedo bomber right there with very low HP managed to survive. Whoa. And right now there were 3 ships left on. 1 is in smoke, just gone into A. 1 is Lepanto, getting yoloed by our Asashio B. Well, this is her second big fish for the Asashio today. And the Indomitable, meanwhile, she has been spotted for like the entire match. And I predict her to be in around like the southwest side of the map, and that Lepanto just went boom. And I thought, alright, time to go for the Benson. I actually have Halsey on my Saipan. My Halsey, I got her, hello Benson. I got my Halsey a few weeks ago, and he's a nice captain, but the thing is, I just can't proc my Confederate early enough. Look at this Benson. Nice broadside. Boink! So I'm sorry, Benson. I got my Confederate, my Implacable, procced, and that means that I print planes faster, but the match has already ended, actually. So, the thing about Saipan is, she gets high caliber much faster than Confederate does, than Confederate. Unlike Enterprise. Enterprise, according to Yua's video, you can get a Confederate in like 8 minutes, while I can get a 8-minute high caliber. Didn't really mean to brag about it, but it's just something that Saipan can do, and I really like it. The John Bart gave away their CV's position, even though I predicted that earlier since the planes were coming that way. But yeah, thanks John Bart. Alright, so right here, I spotted the Indomitable. It's something not that important, but I just want you to take a look at it. So right now, look at the Indomitable, her movement instead of her position. Alright. So it's starting to turn, actually. It's starting to turn. And I'm going to start my attack run right here. Rock my heel, because why not? And that Indomitable is going to turn into my force. Well, I actually made it on time to land 3 of them. 1 didn't activate. Could have activated if I got myself well, torpedo activation time. Yeah, there you go. That was my match. Oh, get back here. Alright, so that's pretty much all for this match. Oh, poor Hood. Look at her. Full HP. One black. And two blabs. Gone. Poor Hood. So yeah. I think what is important about this replay is that predicting movement is, instead of the current position of the surface ship, is much a very important lesson to learn as a CV. So right here, let's see, yeah, like this drop here. I thought that the Belfast was gonna turn in, but nope, it was turning out. It wanted to run like what French people, and then what French ships should do, and predicted her turn. And here also was in predicting the Invaluable's turn. I didn't do well on this run. Didn't do well on this run. The John Bart run. I know it was reversing, but I was afraid that it had engine boost on and it was going to accelerate. So I pulled my planes back, but the cost was that the aim wasn't tight enough for all four to land. And I got no floods, which was a pity. Well, but anyways, the mistakes. Well, people make mistakes. It's my excuse. But yeah, now my throat is all up. Alright. So anyways, thank you all for watching, guys. I will upload a few more videos soon if I have time. And have a great day. See you guys next time.